I want to ask 3,094 Tyson drivers. I know it's a private fleet. I have a video of an interview I did at the end with the Tyson driver. Let me know if you still love working for this company, if the pay is great, if the people are great, or have times changed that. Second, the vice president of the company's operations, Scott Schifferling, gives a quote to Philadelphia Inquirer saying the closures are due to the company's business strategy to operate more efficiently. Basically, two major locations are closing down, Kansas and Pennsylvania. Kansas is going to close down February of 2025 in Emporia. That's going to affect 800 workers. And currently, Philadelphia plant will close in January. And there are two locations. And that's going to affect a couple hundred, 229 workers. So let's get into today's video, give you a couple of the facts here. And let me know, because this is very devastating to a lot of people hearing about this as Christmas is around the corner. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. At the end of this video, I'm going to put an interview that I did with a Tyson driver. They have a private fleet here. They have over 3,094 truck drivers that work for them, and 3,113 power units. And I remember the interview I got. I might need to get a new interview. If someone works for Tyson, please reach out. I would love to interview you and let me know, how do you like working there these days? So basically, the big announcement is that Tyson Foods is closing plants in Kansas and Pennsylvania and laying off hundreds of people. This news just recently came out. It says here, Kansas plant to close in February. Tyson Foods will reportedly shutter the company's Emporia, Kansas beef and pork plant in February 2025, resulting in the layoff of about 800 workers. Tyson said that about 200 of those workers would be shifted to Holcomb facility, and others would be offered transfer opportunities. So it looks like they're trying their best to help out their workers. It says here, quote, the news of Tyson's closing its plant in Emporia breaks my heart. The facility is one of the largest employers in the region, and its closure will leave hundreds unemployed. This is devastating news for these families and community, especially at Christmas time, says Kansas Senator Roger Marshall. According to the WARN notice, which I'll have a screenshot of it, Tyson will close two Philadelphia plants located at 4001 North American Street and 520 East Huntington Park Avenue on January 31st of 2025. A total of 229 workers will be affected from this plant's closure. Let me know, does this affect any of your jobs as well? And with the closure of a lot of these plants that are coming to, and I'm sure there are going to be more to come, do you still feel safe working for Tyson, right? And that's the big thing, because the interview that I'll show you guys, this driver said, hey, he's going to work because chicken never goes out of style. But plants are closing, and so I guess times are changing a little bit. But just want to give you that information right there. And let me know if you work for Tyson. Does this news come as a shock to you or not?
Of how you found Tyson, sir?
Well, I was an owner-operator. Blew my truck up in Moriarty, New Mexico, and didn't have the money to put a new motor in it. So I sold the truck for junk. Told my wife I'm going to go to work for Tyson, because Tyson raises and sells chicken, and it's the cheapest meat on the market. And no matter what the economy does, people still got to eat. So I figured I'd have a job.
And so how much personal experience do you have truck driving, sir?
I've got 42 years.
And out of 42 years experience, you've decided to make Tyson your home?
Yeah, it took me a long time to find them, obviously. 3 years as long as I could ever last with the company, because I just couldn't handle their BS. But Tyson, I've been with them 10 and a half years and going strong.
Wow. So, I mean, I guess what I really want to know, and I'm afraid to ask you, is how much money you make?
10 years ago, my first year made $66,000.
10 years ago.
Last year, I did $77,000, but I don't work as hard as I used to.